feel like there's something else I need to be doing, and there is. We're going to church again.
Are you going to inform the revered mother that, you know, you let Sten out?
I let her murder her loose? No. No. Although we can do that. It'll be fun. Assuming this screen ever loads. I never noticed the loading screens before now. And really, they're not that bad. It's mostly
some pretty blood.
What's that?
There's some pretty blood.
Alright, so... First we're going to talk to this guy. He's the real reason I came in here. He's one of the Blackstone conscripts. And if you don't get him now, then you can't get him ever, and you can't finish the quest. Which is a little annoying.
You can't finish the quest line because of that.
Yeah. But...
Because I did that.
It does. The quest, if you read it, does tell you quite clearly that this is where he is.
It does. So as long as you read it,
we will go where we like. Oh yeah, and she's not too thrilled about that.
No.
More codices that we're not going to look at.
I shall do it.
Why am I getting them? Because every time I get one, I get 50 XP. And I am an XP whore.
I, on the other hand, read all those, so I was more a whore for backstory.
I mean, I appreciate the backstory, but I could be stabbing people. Or bears.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, this village has bears rolling up in its hood. Who's going to take care of that? While I'm reading all the codices? Nobody. How many people died to bear attacks because you were busy reading codices?
Just the one woman.
I'm wondering, Morgan.
I do.
And sure, now her kid's an orphan, but you have to roll with these things.
Like, they do a really good job of presenting it as a small village that's been overtaken by refugees. Like, it's got a few houses. You know, just enough to hint that it's got some kind of larger income, and then the refugee camp outside, the makeshift walls.
Presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are.
Oh wow, this is the Morgan and Leliana creationism argument.
Nature is by its very
Which is actually really funny.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours apparently being to bother me.
And now, more wolves. You remember this from the last time that we fought wolves.
And it won't be the last.
No. Won't it? I don't remember fighting a lot of wolves after this. Or I could think of.
Not a lot, but there are some. There are a few corrupted wolves.
Oh yeah, I don't count those.
Okay. And there are also a number in the Brachelian Horse.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking
more bears. Now that I think about it.
I was thinking of the werewolves there, but.
Well, yes. There's also two-legged wolves.
I love Sten's sword. We gave him the butterfly sword, which is from the Feast Day pack. And he hates it. But it's actually a better sword for him. And it looks hilarious. And now we found that kid's mom. Now that he can pay us for it, it's totally cool. And somewhere around here, there are bears. They're there. Yes, Ryan?
Yeah, I don't think the kid actually pays for it. I mean,
the church does.
The chantry.
That was what I asked him for, was money.
Well, at least you're avenging his mother's death.
I did that, I thought. She got killed by the wolves, not the bears.
Oh.
I don't know who the bears killed. I suppose we could
Probably
something
no
like
one. They were just
crazy.
here fishing.
No, it said when the bears attack. When bears attack. We could do something crazy like read the quest.
Let's
Oh,
just
they're
assume the bears
diseased
killed
bears.
someone. So clearly they must have been, you know, killing something.
I don't know. I don't make the rules.
You just follow who the people tell you to kill.
Pretty much.
I always like when that idea is played upon in some games, where you're definitely killing the wrong people,
What do you mean?
but, you know, it's a quest.
Can you get...
Well, like the example, the deserters, not actually deserters.
In here? Didn't they steal
Yeah.
supplies or something?
Nope. Gotta look at who gave you that particular quest.
The Blackstone Regulars.
Uh-huh. But was it the father or the son?
What? Man, I really should
You've
start
never
reading
done
this stuff.
Yeah, you really should.
And Morgan's leveled up, so we're going to give her the most important spell in the game. The healing spell. This will be the spell she uses most often. And as such, we're going to configure her AI to use it on everybody. There we go. Now she's set up to heal by default, which will greatly reduce the odds of me dying. Not that that's been a problem so far. I haven't died at all. I don't care what you saw in earlier episodes.
Yes, Jim has a very selective memory for certain things.
I have very selective save games as well. My save games have no recollection of me dying.
Of course I don't.
So that is Lothering. And I'd say we're going to come back here, but there won't be here to come back to. We still got much of time left in the week, so we're going to go do one of the DLCs, which starts in Salter's Pass. I don't actually remember what this DLC is called. Do you?
The stone something, I think.
Stone Prisoner. Stone Prisoner, that's what it is.
That's it.
You can tell we've really done our homework.
Yes. Okay, I can tell you the intricate backstory of this entire world. You asked me to name a DLC. Well, you're shit out of luck.
Who's paying attention now?
Still me.
Yeah, still you. I just... Shut up. But this is going to wind up with us getting Shale, who is hilarious. And not bad. Shale's a stone golem. As soon as the level actually loads. There we go.
It is taking a while, but that's probably because there's other things in between.
Well, I'm also taxing up my computer a bit. I've got fraps and the stream and...
Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
What you do is
Well, yes.
give me your stuff.
Quite the month.
I know you're lost in the woods and it's terrible.
Merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
He will actually pay you to take the rod.
Really?
Yeah.
A grey warden. That's quite
I'm pretty sure.
Isn't it? My word. I don't normally
See what we can do.
take
I wouldn't mind getting paid
I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains.
to get free stuff.
Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip
Well,
has
he
been
does
one
want to get rid of it.
disaster after another. I don't suppose.
I never really figured out why though, apart from the fact that it doesn't do anything.
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem.
I think he mentions here.
Like he'll never get to use it, but
Maybe you could? The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say? The catch? Yeah,
oh,
suppose it is a catch.
isn't the catch that the golem might come alive and beat me to death?
The golem didn't come with the rod.
Well, there is that.
In a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by Darkspawn. But you're a Grey Warden, however. Darkspawn aren't an issue for you, are they? Nothing.
Well, the other catch is that, you know, it is overrun with Darkspawn. The village, so.
To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be used.
Slightly problematic.
I paid too much to simply throw it away. Just as well. As I mentioned
So
before,
I don't think he's going to pay me for it. So the short answer is yes, I will take the rod, and we will go and kill the Darkspawn in the town, and then turn on the golem.
I hope it works. Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
No, he's not going to pay me for it. Got my hopes.
I guess you can't threaten him into it. I suppose you are getting a free control rod and golem out of it, so, eh.
I don't think the golem is free.
It's mostly free.
I have to kill a lot of people to get that. Okay, well, Darkspawn aren't people, but still.
No, they're not. And frankly, you're going to be killing lots of Darkspawn anyway.
It's true.
You're the Grey Warden.
Technically, Alistair is also a Grey Warden.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
kidding.
he's leaving everything to you.
Darkspawn.
That's true, he won't. Not if you're sitting in camp.
Although I do kind of want to bring in when there's this one moment when you power up Shale, and you can tell Shale to just crush Alistair as a test of her obedience. Oh, stuff.
Yep. These are the corrupted animals.
But they do look pretty awesome. I mean, mostly
Yeah,
they're like regular animals with more horns, but...
And just random spikes everywhere.
I'm not sure how that works as far as how they get corrupted, but I guess eating Darkspawn flesh, sure.
Yeah, tainted meat, probably.
And that's the end of that.
Actually, I'm not sure it is.
What do you mean? I killed them? They're
Move
dead?
forward a little.
That's the end of that.
Oh, I guess this isn't the one where the dragon comes too.
What?
The little dragon. It's a drake.
No, I don't think I've ever done that one.
That one happens. I thought that was that one, but I may be mistaken. Because they do kind of bring in the whole, yeah, the dragons are also associated with the blight thing.
Oh man, there's people who are still alive.
Kinda. Well, not really alive for a lot of people.
Well, not a lot of people, but people.
Yeah. They were hiding, and some of these
We are just gonna roll
Genlofts
through
found them.
this town, by the way. I'm not stopping for anything.
There is a key in a locked chest that gets you a fancy butter knife.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Okay.
I mean, or we can well we can't open the chest until we pick up the key. So
Yeah.
okay, things we will be stopping for. We will be stopping to level up.
That is fairly important. I remember having trouble in here sometimes because the fights just kind of chain one after the other after the other.
I know. I'm looking
You
forward
just keep
to it.
running into more.
Oh, right. We are gonna stop to level up.
Yeah.
Oh, my first specialization point.
Wow, always nice.
Yeah. Everybody gets 2 specialization points, except for Sten, I think, who only gets 1. At level 7 and 14. You have to unlock the specializations, but once you unlock them, they're unlocked. Once they're unlocked in one of your games, they're unlocked for your whole account. And we're going to go with the 2 good tanking ones, the first of which is Champion. It's just, you get some 4 extra skills that you can take, and you get some minor stat bonuses. And we are, of course, not going to wind up getting either of those things. Because I'm instead going to pick up more shield talents.
The shield talents are ridiculously good for tanking.
Hey, look, more Darkspawn.
More Darkspawn is always good. They make fun squish noises when they die.
Part of me thinks this game needs a charge, but another part of me realizes that would make it just like WoW. Just like tanking in WoW. Which would be unfortunate.
Yeah. Although having tanked in WoW relatively recently, it's gotten better.
Well, I don't think it's not that it wouldn't be fun, it's just that...
Variation is key.
Yeah, it wouldn't be... I mean, it would be the same thing all the time. It would be charge, taunt, which, to be fair, what I normally do is run in and taunt. So there is the golem. There's the key to that chest Ryan was talking about. Alright, so we're gonna activate the golem, and it's gonna work, and we're gonna go.